We are not denying beauty. Beauty is important. But beauty is not pleasure of thought. It is thought that gives pleasure to beauty. This is same thing with the sex. It is thought that gives pleasure to the sex. A certain image we create about the sex. The fantastic experience, whatever you have had, you create an image with the sex. You want to repeat it. The same experience you want to repeat. Today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, again and again, you want the repetition. It's thought that is giving the pleasure to the sex. And I think, as I say, and all the world has accepted either religious or this film industries, composers of the song, magazines, they have accepted that sex is included in love. As it's accepted, I think man has found that only sex is included. And we have many fantasies only. When we think about love, we have fantasies only about sex. You see, Vatsyayan has created Kama Sutra. He has given 84 postures of love making. But that is not love making, that is sex making. Some postures, if you see, they are so complicated and difficult that performing that gymnastic, you will forget about love. But we are very fascinated with the only idea, because I think that is the only escape man has have at this moment. Because we are bullied everywhere. There is fear. There is slavery. Woman has made man handpacked. The only escape, the only feeling what is left is sex. The only pleasure feeling. What man knows, the only escape, the only understanding of love man knows is through sex. That are the only pleasurable moment where he can forget about all that. That is the only escape. But if you see minutely, sex can exist without love. People, they go to prostitutes. Prostitution houses are there. Is there love? Ask yourself, is there love? Sometimes, when you are changing your age from child to adolescent, there are some chemicals in your body which demand for sex. It is the nature which is working in you. It's creating a cloud of love. It's not fact, it's only a cloud. There is love. The only thing what nature wants to create, that you procreate children. So the life continues. Without understanding that, we are thinking this is love. So with all the possessions, with all the gymnastics, all the theories, what you have created, all the philosophies, try to understand, is that love? I am not denying. I am saying beauty and sex are included in love. But sex is just expression of love. It is not the love itself. And it is thought that is giving the pleasure to the sex. You have created it as a reaction. Try to understand. So now, when we have understood that beauty and sex are included, and we have understood what is not love, we would like to bring something in our life, the order we would like to bring, because we see everything is disorder. On the name of love, whatever we are seeing is disorder. So we would like to bring certain order. To bring this order, we will have to understand what is not love. There exists no definition for love. There is no definition of love. But if you have understood what is not love, you may find, you may feel yourself what is love. So we are negating all that, what we see as a love. This can't be love with all the jealousies, hatreds, envies, competition, ambition, drive for success, desires with all its pain. So we are negating it, not only intellectually, and not just only as a reaction. Deep with understanding, we are negating with all the deep understanding and feeling, not only intellectually. We are negating all that, what we have accumulated as a knowledge that this and this is love. Seeing all the brutalities, all the violence connected to it, we say this cannot be love. But then, if you see closure, there is morality, virtue, and many norms. But true morality and virtue, if you can feel love, whatsoever you do, however you do, is moral. Only that is moral, only that is the true virtue. All the rest, you may create an idea of virtue, you may create an idea of morality, but that is not actually morality. That is just creating a conflict. And where there is conflict, there is division. Where exists division, there is fear. There is other. When there is other, there is fear, there is competition. There is higher and lower. And we are talking about the great phenomena of love. There is no higher and lower. There can be not any sense of fear. So all that virtue, all that morality lies in your true sense of love. If you have understood what is love, if you know to love, whatsoever action you are going to do will be moral, because it will come from very inside. But with this true understanding, only with this true understanding, not with this accumulation of knowledge. We have seen in whole world what is going on the name of love, what we have created. So we are negating it. We are saying this all is not love. And by that negating from very deep inside, not only intellectually, you may find what is love. And when you find what is love, your all the actions, they become lovable. You cannot be out. Everything what you do will be lovely. That is the true sense of virtue. But unfortunately, we cannot even understand the love which is available to us. How will we understand the transcendental love? A love which is very common, which is available to us. How will we understand the love which Buddha had? The compassion what Buddha had? Or Lao Tzu had? The behavior of Jesus with all the totality of love. How can we understand? How can we achieve? If even the very basic is not understood. The thing which is available to you is not understood. How can you understand that transcendental? So we are trying with simple. We are trying to understand simply. Not in the beginning, not the love for the God, or not with all the complexity of sex. Let us understand what is simple love. And to understand the simple love, you should know what is sensitivity. You need to be sensitive. And what is to be sensitive? To be sensitive means you have a sense of feeling in you which is very gentle. A feeling of care, a feeling of help. Like when you are walking on a path and you see a stone is there on a path and everybody is walking barefoot. You remove this stone, not because somebody is seeing you, not because the person who is coming the next on that path, you know that person. Not with that attachment, you just simply remove the stone. Even not caring about who is going to come or that person is going to thank or not. You just simply remove. A sensitivity exists. A sense of care exists. And I see in Germany, some days ago a lady came to me and she told, my husband is treating me like a piece of furniture. And I was thinking, even you should not treat like that a piece of furniture. If you see my mother, you will understand how she takes care even of the furniture. You will understand. You would like to be furniture. You know, it is very difficult for me and for my father to take my mother for a walk in ashram. Because when we take, we want to show something else and she is seeing something else. She sees, oh, these thorns are there on the road. She tries to remove the thorn and now we want to show. So we want to guide her, come. But first comes first. She removes first the thorn. Then she see there are pipe lying in sun. Then she will collect this pipe and try to put in shadow. See a chair. It's in the sun. It will get bad. So she will put that chair in shade. Now doing all that on the way. And whatever my father wants to show her, maybe he wants to take her to the cows. But then he is seeing all the activities going on in between. We say her, we will say to somebody, we will remove all. She said, no, this just we do. You will bring somebody and we do this. And by the time she reaches the cow, my father is gone. How she treats everything, every small thing, even the clothes. She have taught us that give respect to your clothes. If you respect, they will respect you. Each and everything what we have, even those, don't waste a rupee, a single rupee. Every day if you waste a rupee, there are many rupees. And when there are many rupees, instead of wasting them, you can give to somebody who is in need. And then when she sees someone in need, me and my father may hesitate one time that to give so much money. But she will not hesitate a single second. Whatever is asked, she would give more than that. Where it's needed, everything is open. She is taking care of all the furniture, but when someone comes and see the furniture and she thinks they may need it more than we do, she gives them all. One time what happened, there were thieves, they broke our house in Jaipur. I was a student, I was studying there, and I had all my clothes, shoes, chains, rings. I like wearing all that, so I had all that. And I came back from Jaipur. Thieves, they broke the house and everything was taken away. After that, I decided, whatsoever I have, I will wear them. I will not keep. I will not care that much because thieves are going to take. I did it for some time, and then when my mother noticed it, she told, "What are you doing?" I told, one day thieves are going to take anyway, so better to use it complete. She told, it's good to wear good. It's good to use. But don't waste. As thieves, there is also death. If death is going to take away everything, then why we collect? She explained me, give the clothes, give the things that much care. If there is any sense of realization in that cloth, in that furniture, in that thing, if it goes to someone else, it will remind you and will always want to come to you. I want to go back to the previous owner. It touched me. It's fact. We don't know everything what we have. Have some consciousness. And how you treat it. So German lady says, I am treated like a furniture. She don't know how the furnitures are treated. Every step, everything what you do, you need sensitivity. You need care. You need to help. A sense of help. Not because somebody is seeing or somebody is going to appreciate you. Just simply. And that would bring happiness. There will be no guilt. There will be no sorrows left with this sensitivity, with this sense of care, with this help.